What is up, yo? We are doing another double review today. Well, it's not gonna be probably today, but I don't have my tripod, and I let my mom borrow it for some photo stuff she's gonna do. So I'm just gonna film the beginning. We'll open them up later, and we'll finish the review when I have my tripod back. But today we're looking at boom, Daredevil, and boom, Punisher. That's right, we're gonna do both of them. Another double review because I don't feel like doing two different reviews. They're from the same line, kind of like with the X-Men video I just did. And yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's look at the back of the box of the Punisher. After his family was murdered in a criminal government conspiracy, U.S. Marine veteran Frank Castle turns vengeful vigilante and ally to Daredevil, that is, when their interests align. Okay, I butchered that, but whatever. We're not going to get into it. Let's read the back of this guy's box. It says, what kind of lawyer is Matt Murdock? A really good one. That's actually pretty funny. I like that. Ace attorney by day, Matt Murdock pursues justice for those who cannot achieve it themselves. That was kind of fire. I like that little bio. But yeah, let's crack these bad boys open. Oh, and let's see what they're all about, baby. All right, we're gonna start off with Punisher stuff. So he comes with two shooty hands, of course. You know, very standard affair. He comes with a fisted hand and an open grabby hand, which, if I'm being quite frank, I kind of, because his name is Frank Castle, you like that little pun. I would have preferred either, I actually would have, oh shit, the light. I would have actually preferred two open hands, and these could have been like used as the fist hands, but it is what it is. We got this. I'm not a big fan of them doing this one fist, one open, god damn it. One fist, one open bull shlaka. Then he comes with this little Glock, and it's got a pretty nice detail on it. Let me see if we can get a little closer. Yeah, it looks okay. You know, the detail's okay. It's not the greatest, it's not the worst. Got the little clip in there. Comes with this knife, pretty nice, all black with a little gray, matching the aesthetic of the gun. And then he comes with this little hatchet. Pretty cool. I like the wrath, and I like how it does have a little bit of like scratches or dents inside the actual blade, so that's cool. You know, little extra thing. So that's everything Frank Castle comes with. And Daredevil himself comes with, of course, two grippy hands for the his weapons, of course. They look really nice. He's got the open hand, of course, just like the Frank Castle. And the fisted hands, I kind of wish they just gave him either the open hands or the fisted hands, but with these could have just been the fist, and that could have been the other open hand. But you know, it is what it is. Then he comes with his two little nightsticks, pretty nicely detailed. They have the little nice silver on it. Excuse me, the buttons and whatnot. Nice little texture on there. And it comes with this string. Let me see if I could back out just a little bit. Yeah, it comes with this string, just like the Daredevil 3-pack with Elektra and with Bullseye. You plug the two ends of the, where is it? Oh, the nightsticks in here, like so. Sorry, I'm not doing it on camera because I'm stupid. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. There you go. And it's plugged in. And it's a nice bendy material. It doesn't stay in place, but you know, you could move it around, put it in his hands, and it'll pretty much hold that little Z shape or S shape, and then you just move it however you want. So that's everything he comes with. And here we have the Punisher, Frank Castle, out of the packaging, and everyone's complaining about the face. It does look pretty much like the actor, but yeah, he is. Everyone's saying that it's kind of like he's like a little sad boy, which kind of makes sense. You know, he's like a Marine, his family died, and he ain't gonna be smiling. But it would have been cool to get some extra faces, but it's not too bad. The hair is pretty nice. I like my boy's got a nice fresh lineup. The nice little fade. Shit's kind of clean, boy. I am a fan of the details on the MCU figures a lot more than the regular Marvel Legends, because they actually try to do some detail. There is some nice stuff here. There's a couple things that I'm not a big fan of. Oh, one thing I really like is that he's got holsters and whatnot for his weapons. So put his little knife right here and his little gun right in here. And I feel like that's pretty fire. Like, I don't know, that kind of stuff gets me rock hard, baby. No, I'm just kidding. I do think that I haven't seen Born Again, so I'm a fake fan, but I'm not really a big fan of how they did the skull. I kind of wish it was the whole thing, but I mean, it is what it is. It kind of looks like it's made to be, the eyes would be right here and then the whole thing. It kind of looks like a mistake, but you know, he's got the Blue Lives Matter flag on the side and the Punisher detail right here. I like how he's got the extra clips on the belt. It's very nice. Knee pads look cool. The pants look great. Little cargo pants action. The boots look good. Pretty nice figure. Let's get into the articulation. He looks up pretty well. He looks down pretty well as well. He's got like a double ball peg here and here, so he can get a nice range of motion. That's pretty good. He's got that McFarlane style butterfly joint where it kind of just rotates around like that, but it doesn't really go that much forward or back due to the vest. Does go up that much, rotates all the way around, of course. Bicep swivel. We got the double jointed elbow, which, you know, could look better, but you know, it is a Marvel Legends. What do you expect? We have wrist rotation, of course, up and down. We got a diaphragm joint that goes back pretty decently far for a guy in a tactical vest like this. Like, they should be doing G.I. Joe's kind of similar to this, but the forward isn't going too crazy. Might want to mod that yourself. Can go side to side, of course. Rotates up here. Also has a waist rotation. I don't think it wants to do it, but you can. I don't know what that noise was. He's looking crazy right now. Legs go forward that much, which isn't great, but it's the kind of the belt and the pants sculpt. Legs go out that much. Got a thigh cut right here. Double jointed knees, which again don't look great because of the way they have it sculpted. There's big gaps here. Kind of sucks. And you know, this is my biggest complaint with the figure is it looks like they could have hit a boot cut right here for the rotation, but they didn't. It's just not there, and that kind of sucks. Foot does not go up either. I'm trying to push it up as much as I can. That much. Goes down that much, and then we got ankle pivot. So yeah, that is Frank Castle, the Punisher. And here he is, the devil of Hell's Kitchen himself. And you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel Legends these days, but they kind of knocked it out the park with this guy. I mean, it's by no means the best Daredevil ever made, obviously. But they did a lot of good stuff here that I like. I do love the detail and the texture of the entire suit. It's all nice and textured. Can't really hear it. I do like the cowl, even though he's kind of got like a big old head, like a big old helmet head. I do like that they did the beard. Looks great. I think the head sculpt looks fantastic. It's got the same deal with the shoulders, little holsters for his thingy things. Same thing, no boot cut here, which they could have hidden it underneath these boots. I don't know why they didn't do it. Kind of a basic looking figure. He's all red, and I kind of wish this kind of makes me wish they made a line, like a whole wave of these guys where they had this one and then the She-Hulk version where he had the first appearance kind of look with the yellow mustard, whatever the hell, ketchup mustard look, but they didn't do that, so yeah. But this is a solid figure, and it looks great, and it looks great next to other Marvel Legends. So let's do the articulation real quick. He looks up that much. Same deal with the neck and head. It is on a peg here and a peg here, so you get a lot of range. Side to side, of course. McFarlane style butterfly joint. Goes up that much. Rotates all the way around, of course. We got that bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Again, not the best looking thing there. Wrist rotation. Oh, this one has the up and down, like the side to side, and the other ones have this one has the up and down, this one, and then this hand. Then he's got the diaphragm joint, which worked pretty well, except for that gap right there, but I mean, you can hide it pretty well. But yeah, that gap is a little pain in the butt. Goes forward that much, which isn't fantastic, but it's there. Side to side, of course, like this. Rotation. We also got a waist rotation right here. Legs go up that much. Not the best. They go out that far. Not the splits, but, you know, like that. Sorry, I'm not keeping the figure center. We got the calf rotation. We got double joint knees. Looking kind of bad right here with the red on top of the boot. No boot rotation. Like I said, they could have hit it right here, but they didn't. And then foot goes up a little bit, goes down, side to side. And that's your Daredevil. Pretty banger figure for an MCU fig. I love it. So yeah, I don't actually have a lot of MCU figures anymore. I sold a lot of them as like in the beginning of this year. I sold pretty much all my MCU figures, so kind of starting from scratch again. And this is what I have. I have Wanda and Spider-Man, just to, you know, just a little for some women's size comparison, and a teenager. And then I have Captain America, which is the Infinity Saga, like the Target exclusive one that you can see everywhere. Not Target exclusive, but it's everywhere. And then the Colossus from the Deadpool movies. So there's that. And then here he is, or here they are next to SH Figuarts Deadpool and Wolverine. And I think that these actually fit well together. And that's pretty much all I got for MCU figs, to be honest with you. Oh, I do have, let me just throw him right here in the front. Mafex Winter Soldier, which is somebody I really like. He's a little bit taller. Actually, no, not really. But he is behind them, but yeah. That's everything I got. Okay, for shits and gigs, here he is, or here they are next to SH Figuarts Venom. You happy? Are you happy yet? I am. And just really quick, I would say if you haven't, I would invest in some G.I. Joe Classified series because they come with guns like this and like this. And you can obviously, what happened to the light? There we go. You can obviously put it onto your Punisher, give him a couple of extra guns, so now he's ready to kick some ass with a big old assault rifle, baby. Yeah, if you don't, I think G.I. Joes, if you go to like Ross, you can probably pick some up. They always have a couple for, you know, like they're like $5-6, and you get a nice assortment of weapons. And this is just one that I have from over the years. I think I used this same exact one in the Agent Venom review that I did a while ago, but it looks pretty natural with him. So yeah, invest in G.I. Joe Classified series if you want some pretty nice guns. And then they're also good for like Captain America if you want to have them with some soldiers, you know what I mean? So they work out. They look good. This looks great. Alright, so final verdict on these guys is they're pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. They are pretty much what you would expect from Marvel Legends, but they go a little bit above, at least for me, because I do like the detail on them. The articulation is pretty solid, with some minor exceptions. These are really exceptional figures, and I would have to give Punisher a 7 out of 10, because although he is very good, he is gummy feeling in the arms and in the legs. And just like, I don't know, the all black, I kind of wish there was like a little bit more to it. I kind of wish he came with a trench coat. Maybe some extra guns would have done him better. And for Daredevil, I'll definitely give him a 8 out of 10, because I just think this is a solid figure all around. Has some of the same issues as the Punisher, but just look at this. We haven't got an MCU Daredevil in a really long time, since like the first season came out. And this is just a nice return to form for our Daredevil love. Sorry, something just went off in the background and I was a little distracted. But yeah, he looks great, and he's pretty like just cool. And I think together they look pretty badass, and it's just in time for when the new Spider-Man movie comes out. It's going to be sick to have these guys already out. Kind of wish they did a whole wave of Daredevil stuff. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. But yeah. I'd say if you see them in the store, pick them up. I got these on Target, like the Target app, and if you buy, I think if you spend $40 right now on action figures, they knock off $10. So I got these for $19.99 a piece. So if you have a Target app around you, or if you have a Target app and they have them around you, definitely pick them up. I wouldn't sleep on these, because these are going to be going down in the history as some of the better MCU figures. Way better than the Captain America stuff. And this actually made me interested to go back and get the Fantastic Four stuff, because I was skipping on those because like, oh, they look kind of bunk, but everyone loves them. And then seeing these and they have similar articulation to those guys, I really want to get them now. So yeah, I'd say don't walk, run to the store and pick them up now. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Deuces. Peace out, my duties.